full covered with fog. Time is 6:37 in the morning, but it doesn't look like that. It's full foggy outside. I'm not sure how much camera is able to justify, but it's completely covered with fog. Temperature, I'll just let you know what is the current temperature. But the weather here is awesome. Roads are actually very good. 180 kilometers more to go. So we'll halt in some time for breakfast as well. Currently time is 7:18. So let's see. The roads are very good. The weather is also very good. So let's see. Sub name. I'll tell you the name. We just forgot the name actually. You can see right behind. The room was actually good here. I forgot the name and it's difficult to spell it out as well. Okay. So anyways, so guys, we are finally at this Pamban Bridge. You can see both the wind is actually very fast. So guys, we are done with Pamban Bridge now. We are moving towards Dhanushkodi. I guess how many more kilometers here? 25. Around 25 kilometers more. Not go to the end point. So guys, parking is actually very far and phones are not allowed inside temple. So this is an update. So we are here in this. Hi guys, so I guess people were waiting here since 4 o'clock or maybe 3:30 in the morning. We reached here by 5:15. Early morning waiting for seeing the sunrise. In fact, it is worth here actually. In case you guys are planning to come, you can come with your family here, and maybe it's actually a family place, and seeing the sunrise and sunset both is actually worth from this place. Yeah. So okay, so let's start. So guys, we actually found a couple of veg hotels. I guess in fact all the hotels that we are finding are veg. To Ooty, and from there I'm not sure if we are going to some other place. So let's see. First of all, we are heading towards Ooty. It's around 127 kilometers from here, and finally reached Ooty. The weather is very cold, nice, calm. We are currently in this botanical garden. Right? Guys, this is Alpkara waterfalls. So waterfalls कहाँ है? अच्छा ये रहा. There. So we have finally reached. A lot of struggle for parking actually. We have just parked our vehicle and we are moving inside actually. There are a lot of people here. New Year's Eve actually. That's why. Anyways, we are moving in now. Let's see what we can show you guys. Accordingly, we'll plan. We have taken the boat here for 3 months. Let's see how मूछों को थोड़ा राउंड घुमाते morning. So this is our year-end trip actually. We are heading right from Bangalore to Pondicherry, and we have couple of places to cover in south, basically Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Places like Dhanushkodi, Rameshwaram, maybe even Isha Foundation, and maybe on the way returning back we'll also visit Ooty. So this will be a very fun day, 3 to 4 days approximately, and let's see how it goes. So yeah, let's start a journey. Yeah. Why, guys, one more thing. So it's 4 a.m. in the morning actually. And I guess overall for 3 to 4 days, I think we'll be covering around 2000 kilometers. So guys, it's around 300 plus kilometers, and the Google map is showing around 7 hours. Currently it's 18 degrees in Bangalore. So we have started our journey. We'll actually be moving towards Electronic City, Attibele, and then we'll be entering towards Tamil Nadu. So yeah, let's continue and let's start our journey. Yeah. So guys, this is Attibele. We are currently crossing Attibele. This is the final flyover actually. From here, basically Tamil Nadu starts. This is the final, end point of Bangalore from the Hosur road. We'll soon show you that toll. So basically, this is the Karnataka and Tamil Nadu border here. I think Hosur is around 20 kilometers from here, from this particular toll. And even at now, currently the time is 5:30 in the morning, and even at 5:30 we have a lot of people around roaming. So guys, we had taken a small coffee break here at Attibele itself. You can see behind me there are a lot of shops here. You can take a break. Currently time is I guess 5:40. So we'll be leaving here from now and we'll continue the journey. Yeah? So guys, we were actually on NH44, and from there now we have taken a diversion to NH77. 72. We have taken a diversion to NH72. You can see it's full covered with fog. Time is 6:37 in the morning, but it doesn't look like that. It's full foggy outside. Not sure how much camera is able to justify, but it's completely covered with fog. Temperature, I'll just let you know what is the current temperature. But the weather here is awesome. Roads are actually very good till now, as of now. There's no issue with road. But yeah, as you can see, the fog is fog. We have a lot of fog here. So let's see how it goes further. So guys, we have almost I think around 150 kilometers we have covered. We are still on the same highway NH77, and I guess around 180 kilometers more to go. So we'll halt in some time for breakfast as well. Currently time is 7:18. So let's see. The roads are very good. The weather is also very good. So let's see how it goes. Yeah, let's continue. Guys, we have just crossed Tiruvannamalai temple. I think it's very famous temple here down. We saw a lot of foreigners also here. I guess there are a lot of ashramas and all here. We're just crossing. There was a slow-moving traffic at 8:30 in the morning as well here. You can still see there is slow-moving traffic. Actually, the distance is not more, but actually, the highways are not very free. You have a lot of traffic movement here. That's why it is taking more time. Otherwise, I think we are just 100 kilometers far from Pondicherry. But time, I guess it is still showing around 2.5 to 3 hours. So let's see when will we get this traffic-free roads. So guys, we have finally crossed that stretch of traffic movement. We are back to that highway actually now. We see some free roads. So we'll try catching some speed and making some time out. Guys, it's 10 a.m. in the morning, another 35 kilometers to go. I was shocked to see that this is NH 77. This is NH 77. You can see how congested it is at few places. I guess we are crossing some city. I'm not sure which is the city name, but it's very congested. Traffic movement is huge here. And one good thing, no two-wheelers are with helmets. I'm not sure if helmet is compulsory or not, but this is how it is currently. It's pretty packed. Guys, we have actually taken a diversion from the NH. This road actually is it goes hand in hand with the beach, it seems. So we are seeing how the road is. As of now, it is good. Another 24 kilometers from here. Let's see how it goes. If these roads are good, even you guys can take this instead of the NH, because these are just last 20-25 kilometers, right? So in case it's going just hand in hand with beach, it will be great. Let's see. We'll keep you posted. Yeah. Guys, so we have officially reached Pondicherry. I guess we are heading towards one of the beach now, which is another 10 kilometers from here. So let's continue our journey. So guys, so basically we are heading to this Serenity Beach, and the route that we actually took right from NH, we diverted and we have come through one of the inside route that I told, right, which comes along with the beach. Actually the beach is there, but you can't see it. I mean, it's far, so it's better to take NH itself, and moreover a lot of cattle will be crossing the roads and all, so it's better we take NH instead of these diversions. So guys, we have finally reached the beach. What is the name, man? Name anything? Sub name.
I don't know the
I'll tell you the name. We just forgot the name actually. You can see right behind me, there's this beach here. It's full covered. I'll just show you the front view of this once again. Hey guys, so we have moved from that beach. We have come now to Gandhi Beach. It is just 5 kilometers from the previous beach. You'll see how it is here. It's little defined well actually. See that?
Rock Beach.
Huh?
Rock Beach.
Rock Beach. People call it by different names. ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಿಕಮಿಷನ್ ಆಗಿರೋದೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ನೀನು ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಏನೋ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಡ. ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹೋಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ. Guys, we have actually left the beach, okay, the Rocky Beach. It's around 6:47 in the evening. There's huge traffic on this roads. Actually, there are a lot of vehicles, moving around, especially two-wheelers. Many two-wheelers you can see in front of us. Actually, there are, I guess, we have signals, but still I feel, the roads are very, short and narrow. I mean, to adjust this mobility, I think the roads are still short. Maybe, maybe they might expand, but as of now, it is very congested. You can see right in front of me, this traffic is just, right from, I think, around last 20-25 minutes. We have been moving at this speed, and maybe we might even face this sometime later as well, maybe for next 15-20 minutes as well. So, and one more thing, guys, to visit this beach, right, where we just mentioned, the best time is actually from 4 p.m. in the evening to 8 a.m. in the morning. Okay, so in case you guys are planning to visit here, plan accordingly. We have a lot of people visiting this place in the evening actually, and we have all types of snacks arrangement. Lot of fun activities are also happening across there. So in case you're planning, plan your visit accordingly. Maybe 4 p.m. to 8 a.m. till next morning. Yeah. Very early. So guys, we have finally crossed that traffic bunch. We have now got clear roads and we have started a journey back. But however, there are still a lot of two-wheelers here. I'm not sure this is the office time, that's why people are returning or not. But there are a lot of two-wheelers on the road currently. You can even see right now also. But however, the traffic has lessened and we can now move a little quicker. Guys, we are actually currently on the State Highway 203. I think there is another 16 kilometers to connect to the NH, which is National Highway. The road of State Highway as usual is not very great here. A lot of potholes in between. road can be improved. So we are just trying to cover this up quickly. You can see the road quality is not great here actually. So the speed has obviously been restricted. Potholes have been playing a major role in reduction of speed here at this road. Because there are a lot of vehicles coming also from opposite. I mean, it's one way, too many vehicles, road not being proper. State Highway 203. Guys, we are currently on NH32 actually. The roads are very good, very beautifully. You can see very nicely lit up. As of now, the roads are very good, and I guess we have to stay on this highway for next 45 kilometers. So it's good driving on this highway. Let's see how well it goes. Hi guys, so very good morning. So this is day 2 actually. Yesterday night actually we were heading towards Rameshwaram and then we basically halted at a place called...
I don't know the name.
Okay, so we halted at some place here. Okay, I guess it was somewhere near to Trichy or something. Okay, and now it's morning. I think it's around 7 a.m. in the morning. We have to cover 6 hours and distance is approximately 400 kilometers. So we'll first be heading towards Dhanushkodi and then from there we'll be heading towards Rameshwaram. So let's start our journey. The room was actually good here. I forgot the name and it's difficult to spell it out as well. Okay. So anyway, so we'll start the journey. Yeah. Let's start. Yeah. Guys, we are actually on the same NH actually. The roads are very good. You can see straight, and these are end to end. Okay, I mean I think we have almost drove around from morning. How much kilometers, Sanjay?
150 to 150 kilometers.
Yeah, approximately 150 kilometers plus, and the entire road stretch is just like this, beautifully built. Just at one place there was some construction going on the road, but apart from that, the entire road stretch is this 3-lane way. I'm not sure till when it is, but till now it is very good. You can see the road. This will give you a perfect drive, in case you're visiting from Pondicherry towards Dhanushkodi or Rameshwaram. Do pick up the same highway. Best experience for driving. So guys, we were on NH81, So we were on NH81, the one that I was just talking about. So from that now we have joined back to NH38. I think this is the NH that will take us to Rameshwaram, Dhanushkodi. So these roads are also fine now. But that road NH81, my God, that is completely very smooth. 6-lane roads, awesome. Very less vehicles. There's I mean hardly you can see vehicles on that road. Maybe it's newly built. I'm not sure why is it. But the roads are very good. So now finally we are on NH38 and heading towards Dhanushkodi. So guys, we have actually taken a small break for having our breakfast. We are just in this I think Salem city, just next to this NH336 I guess. So we'll quickly have a breakfast and then we'll start our journey actually. Near this Pamban bridge, you can see both the sides are covered with sea actually. On my right also, and even on my left. The water is completely blue. Iconic scenery. I guess everyone must visit here. You can see the water is completely blue actually here. We are there almost. Idena.
We have a traffic there.
Idena.
Start.
Guys, I guess there's some accident that has happened on this Pamban bridge. Not sure how the traffic flow is. We'll see to whatever extent we can go there, we'll cover up that places. Just park the vehicle one side. You can park the vehicle somewhere. So guys, we are finally at this Pamban bridge. You can see both the wind is actually very fast. Behind me, see. Also we have sea covered. I'll just try to show you the other Pamban side. We have a lot of boats here actually. View is scenic actually. Wind there's huge wind, actually. The speed is actually high of wind. But it's a must visit place. I guess everyone should definitely visit this. We'll also try going till end, okay, wherever it ends, right? We'll go there. Let's see how much traffic is there. That's why we have come in afternoon, so that we don't face much traffic actually. around in boats and all, and the water is blue. I mean bluish. I'm seeing it for the first time. It's very good and looks even clean. Actually, parking on this road is not allowed. They have written everywhere. But since it's afternoon, it's not peak hours, right? So we can definitely park for some time because it causes traffic on the bridge. So guys, we are done with Pamban Bridge now. We are moving towards Dhanushkodi. I guess how many more kilometers here?
25.
Around 25 kilometers more. So maybe it might take around 30-40 minutes. I'm not sure. Let's see. But Pamban Bridge was very good. So let's see how's the experience with Dhanushkodi. Yeah, we'll keep you posted. Yeah.
I could have
Guys, this is the Abdul Kalam Memorial. So, I think it's currently placed at this place called Rameshwaram here. See a lot of visitors as well here. Abdul Kalam Memorial. Yeah, this is the one. So guys, there is a slow moving traffic actually after Pamban Bridge. It's already I think 25 minutes. Yeah, it's already 25 minutes, but it's pretty packed. We have a lot of traffic here actually. Maybe I think the arrival was showing another 33 minutes. Let's see. But it's currently we have this thing. I'm not sure why this traffic is, but let's see. We'll get to know soon. Guys, one more thing. So there's the fees, 100 rupees they take while entering into that Rameshwaram road. And now for this road, entering, they take around 20 rupees. This is basically, I think, for Dhanushkodi actually. So 100 there, 20 there. And along with that, an instruction of, not using any plastics or not throwing any plastic there. And Dhanushkodi. Let's see. Roads are good. Another 13 kilometers to go. Guys, we have officially entered Dhanushkodi. You can see on my right, you can see on my left, both ways seas. This is really very beautiful actually. A must visit place. Again, purposefully we have come in the afternoon so that we don't find much, rush here. So that, because at the end, I'm sure there will be some issues with parking and all. So that's why we have come here in the afternoon, so that we can try, covering up most of these places. However, I see that there are a lot of local mobility as well. I guess autos keep doing these services here. I think you can even come in case you do not have any vehicle, right? So I think from Rameshwaram or from nearby places, I think there are a lot of autos, there are a lot of buses, government buses and all. In fact, there are a lot of private cars, everything here available. I don't think it must be any difficulty for anyone to reach here. Let's see how it is. The place is actually very good. I can sense it right away. We are just trying to go to the end. We'll see if we get a little space even to park our vehicle. And then we'll show you the entire view, right? There's a lot of vehicles here, lot of traffic. We cannot go to the end point, so we are just walking. We have parked the vehicle. We're just walking towards that. It's not very far, but police are not letting anyone go there. You can see how much traffic it is currently. Let's see. We'll catch up once I reach there, okay? Weekday में भी यार इतने लोग हैं भाई यहाँ पर. सारा look like a weekday anyways. So guys, we are finally now heading from Dhanushkodi. We are heading towards Rameshwaram. I think it's just around 20-25 kilometers. It was good time here at Dhanushkodi. Beautiful place here. Must visit place actually. Chalo, let's head to Rameshwaram now. And we will be halting there actually in Rameshwaram itself today. So let's see how it goes there, yeah. Let's catch you there. Guys, we have almost reached Rameshwaram temple. Just looking out for parking actually. We just inquired for parking, and parking is a little far from this temple. So currently we are going to park our vehicle, and maybe then we'll have to walk back the same distance that we are currently showing you. So guys, parking is actually very far and phones are not allowed inside temple. So this is an update. So we are leaving the phone here itself. So once we are back, maybe we'll continue this. Parking is very far here. It's more than half a kilometer. Let's see if there's some shortcuts. Anyways, we'll catch you after that, yeah. So guys, we are done with this darshan, okay, of the temple. It was very rush. Temple was filled, I mean, with people around, right? Okay, I mean, for paying, you know, special darshan and all only, there was queue. So however, we have finished that, and now we are actually moving to one of the beach. What is the name of the beach?
Arham Beach.
Arham Beach, and we'll haul down somewhere there itself nearby. So today's day 2 would get close there. So it's around 9 kilometers from here, and time now is around 5:52 in the evening. So yeah, let's see how it goes, yeah. So guys, we have taken a diversion from NH87 towards this beach. Another, I guess, 2 kilometers inside. Let's see how the beach is. Going here for the first time actually. We actually took suggestion regarding this bridge from the locals actually who are here. They suggested this beach is actually good. The one that we were earlier speaking about, you know, that beach did not exist. I mean, it was just an open beach. So that's why we are now moving towards this one. Let's see how this beach is actually. So basically this beach, you know, from Rameshwaram temple, it's around 23 kilometers.
In 200 meters, your destination will be on the left.
Another 200 meters. Google says another 200 meters. Anyways, I guess we have reached. Just set up parking location and then connect back.
For 21 kilometers.
So guys, we are actually moving out from this beach now. There's one thing here in Rameshwaram beach, you know, all these beach, in fact maximum beaches, closed by 6:30 max, okay. So in case you're planning to visit these beaches, right, so ensure you visit it before 6:30 or max by 6, okay. Even by 7 they leave, but they don't leave inside. I mean, they leave you in and around, that's all. So now, as per our plan, we are heading towards Kanyakumari now. And let's see, so maybe tomorrow early morning we'll try catching up the sunrise in Kanyakumari. And then probably from there we'll head towards Isha Foundation, Adiyogi, right? So let's stay tuned, yeah, let's catch up there.
I could have. I could have.
almost reached Kanyakumari. It's 4:51 a.m. and let's see what time the beach opens. I'm not sure, but let's see what time it opens.
I could have. I could have.
Hi guys, so I guess people were waiting here since 4 o'clock or maybe 3:30 in the morning. We reached here by 5:15. We still did not have any place, but however we managed to get some place. It is worth here. I mean, seeing the sunrise. It's actually worth. And in case you have some good camera and all, no, then it can make some justice. But otherwise, cameras cannot make justice. You have to see with your naked eyes. It's actually very good. Now it has become very bright actually. There are a lot of people. If you see behind me, there are a lot of people actually. Anyways, we'll be moving from Kanyakumari in some time and we'll be heading towards Isha Foundation, Coimbatore, Adiyogi. Let's see how it goes there. Yeah, we'll catch you there. We are now leaving Kanyakumari and heading towards the Isha Foundation Adiyogi. It's approximately 8 hours and 423 kilometers, I guess. So let's see. We are starting. Current time is now 7:20 a.m. in the morning. We'll break for breakfast, break for lunch, and all. Let's see what time we'll reach there. Hotel booking and all we have already done. So yeah, let's start. An early morning experience. My God. Here we had a lot of people. Early morning waiting for seeing the sunrise. In In fact, it is worth here actually. In case if you guys are planning to come, this is you can come with your family here, and maybe it's actually a family place, and seeing the sunrise and sunset both is actually worth from this place. Yeah. So okay, so let's start our journey. Continue. So guys, we actually found a couple of veg hotels. I guess in fact all the hotels that we are finding are veg. Since we had already been late for breakfast, we thought we'll have lunch and breakfast together. So we were looking out for a non-veg hotel, but till now there's none. Okay, I mean trying to find out one. So failing which, we just had some bakery items in this shop, bakery just behind me. There are a lot of bakeries, I must say, here in this route. There are a lot of bakeries, tea, coffee, full 24/7 available. But proper food, I guess we have to look out. I mean, if you want proper food, you have to look out. Anyways, we are continuing our journey to Isha Foundation. Let's see. I think it's another 180 kilometers and approximately 3.5 hours. So yeah, let's start our journey again. Yeah. Guys, we are finally leaving NH44, taking a left from NH44 to NH83 towards Isha Foundation. I guess we are still 170 kilometers far. 3 hours up.
Continue on National Highway 83 for 23 kilometers.
So we are supposed to be around 23 kilometers on this highway. So let's see how it goes. So guys, we have actually moved now from NH83.
88.
From NH88 to State Highway 30. We have reached the campus of Isha Foundation, Adi Yogi. You can see
In 600 meters, turn right.
beautiful campus here. Let's see till where the vehicle goes. Guys, we have actually reached. We're just looking out for parking. There's slow moving traffic, I guess, for parking. Once the vehicle is parked, right, we'll and see. Let's explore what is there inside. I have not been here. I'm being here for the first time. Let's see what and all are here. first 2-3 things, okay. Point one, majorly the space, I mean, this is a very huge space, and you have enormous space for parking. I mean, they have done some good arrangements for parking of your vehicle. For food also, you have some good food here available. Food is not a problem. You also have this, vehicle in case, your elder people and all, if they are not able to walk and they want to move around. So you also have vehicle arrangement for that. There is an ample, space left for, I guess, agriculture also. I mean, there's some mix. I mean, they have, you can on my right hand, you can see, I'll try zooming in little bit. You can see birds and all sitting there, right? So I guess these are purposefully made so that there is some connection between, the birds and human beings. They are also very comfortably here. So everyone are very comfortably staying here actually. And I'm sure accommodations also will be there somewhere here. So such a huge place, accommodations will be there. Behind also you have these mountains, hills, which look very good. I mean from the phone angle or camera angle it doesn't justify equally. But naturally when you see it is huge and it is very beautiful. Completely covered across. Let me show you this way. Let me see if I can zoom in. Yes. Perfect area. I mean the background is perfect for this statue here. Just going little back to see what is behind this statue. Hey guys, good morning. So today is day 4 actually. So we are heading from Coimbatore to Ooty, and from there I'm not sure if we are going to some other place. So let's see. First of all, we are heading towards Ooty. It's around 127 kilometers from here, and approximately 3 to 4 hours. I think 3 hours it'll take to cover. So let's see how it is, and we'll also meet one of my friend there. Yeah. Guys, we have crossed Mettupalayam, another 51 kilometers to Ooty from here. We can see today is 31st, right? So there's a lot of vehicles moving towards Ooty. Let's see how it goes. It's showing around 1.5 hours still for 51 kilometers. So let's see. So guys, roads are pretty filled with traffic. Actually हम लोग थोड़ा late हो गए. We are almost 1.5-2 hours late actually. We were yesterday very tired, so we could not get up early. In fact, we did not put alarm itself. That's why we left late. I mean, we started by 7:15 in the morning today, and it's almost 10:30, and we are still not reached. There is another 15-16 kilometers. But seeing the traffic, I don't see, we reaching anytime soon. Let's see. We'll give you. So guys, we have finally reached Ooty. The weather is very cold, nice, calm. We are currently in this botanical garden. Right? We are currently here. Let's see how it is. It's actually good. Main is temperature. Temperature is very low here. I mean, it's very good. It's 11:40 currently, and it's feeling like we're sitting in car AC. It's good actually. Don't tell me you're doing that. It's so fat, but still I'm feeling cold. Guys, so this is lemon tea, okay? We'll show you the shop. This is really very tasty. In case you're visiting Ooty, please do have this lemon tea. You can see the decoration also. The taste is actually very nice here.
So we are currently now waiting to this particular hotel. Let's see.
So guys, after visiting this botanical garden, we are now moving to a place called Paikara, which is nearby Ooty itself. That is a dam, right?
Just a waterfall.
Just a waterfall, simple waterfall. So we are visiting that place. It's around 20 kilometers. How many kilometers? 20. Yeah, approx 20 kilometers from this place. So let's see how it goes there. ₹30 is the entry ticket here. So this is the waterfalls. After seeing beach and all, this is looking so small. Very cool. Afternoon 3 o'clock, still very cool breeze. That is best part of this place, an entire place of Ooty. So we are now moving from this Paikara Falls waterfalls towards Mysore actually, and midway we'll actually be covering the Bandipur forest. So let's see, a lot of vehicles, a lot of tourist place actually. We have come at the year end, right? So that's why. But the place was very good, very calm. Must visit place again here. guys, we have officially entered the tiger reserve, Madumalai Tiger Reserve. Mudumalai. So guys, we are officially entering Karnataka state. You can see the board on the right. Welcome to Karnataka. Yeah. See the monkey. Monkey has actually climbed. If you can see front, monkey has actually climbed this truck. It's climbing in fact. Finally guys, we are exiting the Bandipur National Forest. We could only sight we actually saw 2 elephants, many deers and many peacocks. So guys, we have actually reached the Brindavan garden, but there are so many vehicles. Let's see, it closes by 10. I'm not sure if it is because of New Year or something or what, but today it is closing at 10. Guys, so we have finally reached. A lot of struggle for parking actually. We have just parked our vehicle and we are moving inside actually. There are a lot of people here. New Year's Eve actually. That's why. Anyways, we are moving in now. Let's see what we can show you guys. Accordingly, we'll plan. Just 5-10 minutes I think inside. There are a lot of people, but today a lot of people have come here. I'll try showing you vehicles. You can see all around me we have vehicles. this is the outer view of how the dam actually looks. This is basically the KRS dam that where we have come in. Here there is one special thing that keeps happening, which is called a water dance. Let's see if we can catch that up.
ಪರವಾದರೆ ನಾನು ಚಾಮುಂಡಿಗೆ ನೆರಳಾಗಿರುವೆ, ಮಧುವಾದರೆ ನಾನು ಕಾವೇರಿಯ ಮಡಿಲಲ್ಲಿ ನಗುವೆ. ಬೇಲೂರಿನ ಗುಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವೆ, ಮಣ್ಣಾದರೆ ನಾನು ಕೋಲಾರದ ಮಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆರೆವೆ. ಮರವಾದರೆ ನಾನು ಚಾಮುಂಡಿಗೆ ನೆರಳಾಗಿರುವೆ, ಮಗುವಾದರೆ ನಾನು ಕಾವೇರಿಯ ಮಡಿಲಲ್ಲಿ ನಗುವೆ. ಕಲ್ಲಾದರೆ ನಾನು ಬೇಲೂರಿನ ಗುಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವೆ, ಮಣ್ಣಾದರೆ ನಾನು ಕೋಲಾರದ ಮಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆರೆವೆ. ನುಡಿಯಾಗಿರುವೆ, ನುಡಿಯಾದರೆ ನಾನು ಸಿರಿಗನ್ನಡ ನುಡಿಯಾಗಿರುವೆ. Hier Junge, King Khan, जया हनी सिंह मूछों को थोड़ा रंग घुमा के, नाती जैसा चश्मा लगा के, कोकोनट में लस्सी मिला के, आ जाओ सारे मूड बना के. मूछों को थोड़ा रंग घुमा के, अन्ना के जैसा चश्मा लगा के, कोकोनट में लस्सी मिला के, आ जाओ सारे मूड बना के. ये गाना बजेगा, ऑन द फ्लोर आना पड़ेगा, लुंगी को उठाना पड़ेगा, स्टेप करके दिखाना पड़ेगा. डिस्को में जब ये गाना बजेगा, ऑन द फ्लोर आना पड़ेगा, पड़ेगा अगर रजनी को मिस बाचा अगर रजनी को मिस बाचा नाइटी कलर में आया मैं तो मुझको रोकेगा कौन और कहीं को मेरा मूड में डांस करेगा किसी का डैडी से नहीं डरेगा उसको जो भी है करना वो कर लो इधर ही मैं हूँ खड़ा पकड़ लो घर पे जाके तुम गूगल कर लो मेरे बारे में विकिपीडिया पे पढ़ लो
Never gonna get it back, because he's not for me. Money, no money, for me, and you got it ready, just to get happy for me. Hey, I know you want it, but you're never gonna get it back, because he's not for me. Money, no money, for me, and you got it ready, just to get happy for me.
This was the famous water dance of this KRS Dam in Mysore. Now we'll see what is there. We'll checking on to have dinner. It's already 9:45 in the night. So let's see. Yeah. From here actually we'll straight away move to Bangalore. This will be the end of the trip. Yeah.